If you're just getting up with us, how about that game last night? Game 4, Bucks and Suns close in the fourth. Devin Booker sitting with 5 fouls and his Phoenix team up by 5. And here's Giannis Antetokounmpo turning defense into offense. It's a 3-point game. Under 4 minutes to go. Bucks in transition. We're going in the opposite direction here, and take a look. Devin Booker wrapping up. How is this not his 6th foul? Well, take a look at it again. Booker not called for the foul there. He was fortunate. Under 3 minutes to go, Suns down 2. Booker with a mid-range floater. He had 42 points in the game. Minute and a half to go, tied at 99. Khris Middleton from the top of the key. He was spectacular. He scored 40. They're all fired up. And then here's the play of the finals, play of the year. Devin Booker throwing it up and Giannis getting in the way. That's one of the great defensive plays you will ever see. And it preserves a 6-point win for the Milwaukee Bucks, who even up the NBA Finals at 2 games apiece. Everybody watching last night, including the big swagoo, our own Marcus Spears, tweeting, Middleton equals Batman. How Big Perk looks like the closer now. That is a conversation we have had many times here, and let's have it again, because Big Perk and Legs are here, and the big swagoo gets up with us this morning as well, and no one loves the NBA more than Marcus does. So let's start there, Big Perk. He's putting it right in your wheelhouse. Khris Middleton was Batman last night when they needed him to be.
And Greeny, look, Swagoo and I both from the country, and he knows, right? Big Perk never is going to steer him wrong. When it matters the most, Khris Middleton always comes up. He's the Batman. And we watched it last night in the game. Giannis deferred to him. Giannis came up setting screens. He wanted Khris Middleton to be in attack mode. We heard Giannis in the post-game interview last night. He said, I trust Khris Middleton. He hasn't let me down too many times. In these moments, you go to your most skilled guy, a guy that shoot 50, 40, 90, going to knock down free throws, going to knock down timely shots, has the skill set to be able to create, get to his mid-range and pull up. I've been trying to preach to the world, Greeny. I've been having so many people attack me about me saying Giannis is the Robin. Like, that's a bad thing. Robin is still a superhero. He's just not Batman. He still need that big brother when things get tight, when he get a possession by possession to take him home. And that's what Khris Middleton does. That's who he is.
I'm delighted to hear you say that Robin is a superhero. That's a debate I've had many times, and I agree with it. I can tell you many people do not. But Tim Legler, how about that idea that, look, I mean, Giannis is coming off back-to-back 40-point games, so obviously he's having a monster series as well. But when Middleton plays like that, this Bucks team.
Yeah, listen, the bottom line is this. Giannis Antetokounmpo does not have the ability to make any shot that is required in the moment. And when you look around the league and the guys that have led teams to championships, check off the box. Every one of those guys has the ability to beat you either from deep, from the middle area of the floor, or get to the rim if the situation requires it. If that's how the defense is playing you 100%. And that's what's dictated to you, you have to have an answer for it. And Giannis, we know, is a very reluctant mid-range jump shooter. When he takes a 3, it's actually doing the defense a favor. When he gets to the line, right now he's been shooting better, but typically that's a 50-50 prospect when he goes to the line late. So you put the ball in the hands of Khris Middleton, and he is so good at being patient and getting to his spot. He can go over the top from deep at 6'8". He obviously loves that 15 to 18-foot area, and he can also get to the rim, and if he does, he's going to go to the line and knock down important free throws when he has to have it. So I just think it's at the point we should not be surprised anymore by what Khris Middleton did last night. He has answered the bell time and time again in the postseason the last 3 years, since the Bucks have become a team that's been labeled a contender. He has shown up almost every single time. Now, he's going to have some bad nights, but for the most part, what he did last night, that's the script now for Khris Middleton late in games.
Marcus, it was a classic. What was your biggest takeaway?
I'm glad Leg said what he said about Khris Middleton, because I nuanced what Perk said, and I understood it when he called Khris Middleton Batman, because the NBA is about closing games. That's what it's about. Both of these guys, I've watched them, respect their opinion. They know way more basketball than I know. But I know when you get to playoff series, when you get to the finals, you better have a dude that can create his own shot and finish basketball games. And that's what Perk was alluding to about Khris Middleton being Batman, because they have to go to him based on what Legs just said. Can you create your shot? Another tweet I tweeted out. Devin Booker and Khris Middleton's footwork in the mid-range game was great to watch last night. You know, reminiscent of Kobe, and I know people tie Kobe Bryant to Devin Booker, and they know that he was his mentor and led him. But if you watch those guys operate around that 15-foot area, you saw Khris Middleton bending off of those screens and being able to pull and pop. That was some great basketball by two young stars. But Perk is right, and I know a lot of people have been attacking him, and I get it where people are coming from saying, look at Giannis. Giannis scoring 40 back-to-back. He's the dominant guy. But when you need Batman, you need a win. You need to get rid of the villain. And they call Khris Middleton at the end of games to get rid of the villain.
You know, I think, Big Perk, I think people are interpreting it as though you're saying Khris Middleton is a better player than Giannis. And I don't think you mean that. I don't think you think that. I think you're saying when you need a basket, that's the guy that they're going to go to. And that's not knocking Giannis. It goes back to the conversation we had earlier this week. He's more Shaq than he is Kobe. That's not a criticism.
That's all it is. And Greeny, you know what it really comes down to is that I talk so slow and I'm so country that I don't really have time on the segment with you to break it all the way down for the people that's trying to search it out. You know what I mean? And I'm glad, Greeny, you and I could relate. Legs and Big Swagoo, I appreciate it, because some people just think I'm dumb enough to come up here and say that Khris Middleton is a better basketball player than Giannis Antetokounmpo. And that's not the case. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying again, when it matters the most and it gets possession by possession, like we witnessed last night, Khris Middleton is the guy that's going to take you home.
Thank you for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.